All right, yo, what's up? Today is my story, and the question is tell about your first motion picture. And I started thinking about it, and I was gonna say I don't remember. I've gone to so many movies for a long time, but what I can remember as a kid, when I was a little pup, um, my uncle was like a teenager maybe, and or preteen or something like that, and him and his friends, they used to have on Sundays um, kung fu movies at the theaters over town in Chester, and I used to beg my mom like just to let me go with them so I could go over there like and watch them. And I used to love the kung fu flicks, man, all of them. You know what I mean? And Bruce Lee was my favorite of all the stars. They played all of them too. Like we had my favorite is it's called Master Killer, but someone told me they changed the name of it. But yeah, we used to watch him all the time, and I loved Bruce. That was my favorite. And then I started to dislike Chuck Norris because how America kind of like. Okay, first of all, he lost to Bruce Lee as a kid, so he was getting whooped up. It wasn't like he just lost; he was getting whooped up in the movie, and so then as he got older and Bruce Lee passed away, then somehow Chuck Norris became like the most invincible dude. Like, what's tough? No, nothing's tougher than Chuck Norris. So I just started disliking him. Like, dog, you're not even the guy. Like, and oh, I do remember like after a while that because I would go to movies all the time. Like I'm a big movie thing, and traveling around all the United States as a kid, like there's a few things that are staples wherever you go, and one was the movie theaters. Like you go to the movie theaters, they're like almost the same everywhere you go. You know what I mean? And I used to get addicted to the smell and the sticky floor and the chairs and sitting back and waiting for the whole like it's a community thing, you know what I mean? I go to movies with everybody, just like go to movies and chill. Even drive-ins, all that stuff, I like them. But on the kung fu note, just a side note, I just remember that. So I really started really liking. I fell in love with the kung fu movies, and I said like I used to ask to go every Sunday. Well, after a while, I started asking my mom. I don't even know if I asked her. I think maybe I was doing karate a lot. And maybe I said I wanted to be in karate. I'm not sure. But somehow they got me a karate teacher, a kung fu teacher. And I was a little kid, man. I don't even think I was old enough to go to school yet. And he used to come to my grandma's house like almost every other day or once every 3 days. And he would like call me downstairs to come, and we had to do. He would teach me martial arts in the front yard and stuff, and I thought, okay, so when I see the movies, they're just doing karate. So like when I'm with my friends and we're playing, we're gonna just do karate. So I'm just whooping them. We're really fighting, but we're play fighting. But we're really like fighting. So like I really think that I'm good. So we get into. They tell me I'm gonna get a karate class. I'm like, damn, dog, I'm about to be the dude. I'm about to tear all y'all up. So we get into the lessons. Um, with my martial arts teacher. But not only that, my martial arts teacher is a Muslim brother. You know what I mean? So, and weirdly enough, he's my older sister. He came out to be my older sister's husband and father of her kids, but unknown to all me, the small city. But I didn't like he didn't teach he wasn't teaching me karate first. He was trying to teach me discipline, you know what I mean, like holding stands. And I still remember all the moves. It was mostly about me being disciplined, and I cried all the time, man. I was like, mom, I didn't want to do it no more. And they keep calling me back. No, come on, man. I was like, no, I don't want to do this anymore. I don't want to do this anymore. I just remember he was like, nah, that's what it's about. Like it's basically kind of like that Karate Kid thing, but like in the hood, you know what I mean? So I just remember I cried like a few times. Like, man, he had me doing push-ups and all kind of weird. It wasn't weird stuff, but it wasn't. I thought we were just gonna start kicking. He was gonna show me kicking moves, stuff like this. He would come down in his martial arts gi. I think at that time, there was some sort of. I guess it still is, but at that time, it was a more defined, where Black culture and Asian culture, we had like, it was a cross section, you know what I mean? So him wearing all that, there was so many people that we were all into it, you know what I mean? My uncle had nunchucks. We were just so into the martial art movies and the culture, and I think that's why like when Wu-Tang Clan and them came out, like it was resonating with people where I'm from and the East Coast, because we were already on that. Even in the culture, I think that a lot of the culture that, if you look at hip hop culture, you'll see a lot of Asian influence. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, just like Bruce Lee's, like, he's a legend in all of our eyes. You know what I mean? Or that era eyes. You know. And then they had Jackie Chan. They had, I mean, you know what I'm saying? I don't really look. I've already found out that I'm what is it? 4% Filipino, but I don't. We're all the same, you know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? I don't get all into all that weirdness, but I like the culture, you know what I mean? I appreciate all Middle Eastern and Eastern culture, Eastern philosophy, the world, period. I don't want to just be stemmed on one idea of what life is, so I really like to keep it. It takes all of us, you know what I mean? And if I don't know if there's a creator, but if there was a creator, he created all of us, right? So it would be all of us have voice together to create what he envisioned, or she, if there is that. I don't know. I'm not into all that, but my point is that, like, that's one of the things that I love. You know what I mean? I always did, and I always